Right, good morning folks, here we are, we're just going under Angel Bridge. A couple of minutes too late to see us actually go under the bridge. Well, that's the famous Angel Bridge. I just missed it. Yeah. I'd have got up 5 minutes earlier, I'd have been here just as we went under it. But there you go, that's what life's all about. But at least we've actually got to see it. As we're going upriver. Plane coming to land in Lisbon. We're expected to dock at 9 o'clock, but then we were expected to be going under that bridge at 7:30. And as it were, we went under it about 7:22, which is why I missed it. I'd planned it, so by the time I got up, showered, dressed, and got to Sky Dome, we'd be just going under it. So I would imagine we'll actually get into Lisbon Harbour before 9 o'clock. But anyway, that's it folks. Missed opportunities, but we'll go see what's for breakfast. Right folks, here's my breakfast. Got 1 link of sausage, 1 link of bacon, 1 hash brown, 1 fried egg, and some cornflakes and orange juice. Light breakfast today. And that's us going up the estuary towards Lisbon. Right folks, we're here. You can see there's 2 other cruise ships in. There's the Silver Moon there, and don't know what that other one is. But yes, it's 7:53. So much for the captain's estimate of docking at 9 o'clock. I think he was going on the time before we put it back an hour. It's the only thing I can think of. Otherwise, he's wildly out with his estimate. But there you go, folks. That's Lisbon. And we're here for 2 days. Well folks, here we dropped off where we were dropped off by the bus. There's a monolith there and a hotel, some palace, another hotel, little gift shop, and coffee where you get pastries. Yeah, so And here we have the Hard Rock Cafe. Yes. Right, learned an interesting fact about Lisbon. They don't have any public toilets. If you need to go to the toilet, you've got to go into one of, sort of like a coffee bar, things like that. And I went into the coffee bar, and she said that it said on the wall that you had to be a customer to use it, and you had to get a code from the counter. And as I was reading this, somebody walked out of the toilet and let me in, so I was able to use the toilet without having to buy anything. That suited me, being a Yorkshireman. Right folks, that's about it. I don't want to wander too far, that's the problem, and there's not a lot around here where they've dropped us off. Public old buildings and the like. Well, I say building, you know what I mean. Yeah, so I'm going on a tour tomorrow anyway, so I'm going to make my way back to bus stop and wait for the bus to get back. I'll be able to film on way back because there won't be that many people on bus going back, so I'll film a bit on way back.
Então, filhote, estás boa? Está tudo, não diz? O que andas fazendo? Não? Não. É para ver a educação. Também não há de ficar nada fora do normal, digo. Sim, mas se eles forem coisas, isso faz-se bem, não? Isso, eles forem coisas, eles fazem isso como deve ser, e não tiram o tecido do outro lado. Não? Interessa que fique bem, acho que interessa. Ando aqui a fazer barco hoje, isto está aqui uma confusão, vai lá, vai. Espera eu a galega. Estás onde? Estás em casa? Quando é que vais começar a férias? Sexta? Começa para todos? Na sexta? Isso deve ser normal para todos. Ela já te disse alguma coisa? Ias deixar de tomar ou assim? Se fosse só 2 dias, estamos feito. Isso era só andar de autocarro. É, aquilo é giro, vais gostar. Vais gostar, aquilo é bonito. Aquilo é bonito. Aqui em Lisbon. Não pus o barco. Anda a passar as pessoas no barco. Anda a passar as pessoas no barco. Logo estás a fazer o quê? Então 7. Mas não me devo despachar muito antes. Não me devo despachar muito antes. Sim. Eu não devo estar despachado antes. Está bem. Depois a gente vai caminhando.
And here we are.
Right folks, here I am in the buffet and I've decided to have a lighter lunch, as it were. I'll just show you. I've got salad. There's some ham under that lot, but there's tomatoes, cucumber, lettuce, some peony and carrots, and some salad cream. And then to start with, I've gone for some beef and ale and mushroom soup. So I'll come back to you and let you know what it is. Right folks, that was very tasty. I enjoyed that. Not usually a big salad man, but there you go. Very tasty. And of course a lot less calories than the other stuff. Mind you, I might ruin it all by getting myself a pudding now. Because see what they've got on offer. I'll come back to you and let you know. Right folks, I decided to have a couple of puddings. This is a plum full with Crayola, and that's meringue tart, some kind of tart anyway. Yeah. So there you go. Right folks, here is afternoon tea. You've got a egg mayonnaise, you've got a crab paste, and you've got a roast beef and coleslaw, Battenberg cake, and a cupcake. Orange, I think. Right folks, here I am at the back of deck 16, and that's a ship that's in with us, the Silver Moon. There's actually a ship in front of that which you can't see, which I did see name. Something Adventure it was called. Something Adventure. No idea which cruise line this Silver Moon is, but the one in front is the Corona. Is it Corona? It's the ones that got a black and yellow funnel with a big red C on it. Yeah, so and that's well, it's a church of something king, I think. I'm probably totally wrong. No doubt you good folk out there will put me right in the comments below. But yes, so there you go folks. I'll see a lot more of the thing tomorrow when I'm going on the duck boat ride. But yeah, so I'll cut this off here in case I get caught out with copyright with this music that's blasting out behind me. And just like that folks, we're down on deck 8. And I think I might have got a free drink, I'm not sure until I check my account later. I asked for a bottle of Peroni, and they were sat there right up bar. So first of all, she comes with a bottle of Corona, and I says, no, I asked for Peroni. So then she starts pulling the draft version, and I says, no, bottle there, they're there on bar. And so she said something to me in Spanish, I don't know what she was saying. But then he says to me, I avoided that drink. So, you know, she said something to me because she was obviously head bar woman, and then he said to me, I avoided that drink. So whether he avoided what she was giving me and then charged me for the bottle of Peroni, or whether he avoided the whole thing and I've got a free drink, I don't know until I check me on-board account later. But either way, I don't mind because it's a nice drink, is it, Peroni? Yeah, so I'm just gonna sit here in shade because I'm burnt to a crisp as it is, so I'm sitting here in shade and just having a beer and watching the scenery. And that's the scenery I'm looking at on this side of the ship. As I say, lovely. Apart from a guy pushing a trolley full of towels. Yeah, there you are. Quick update, folks. Regrettably, I didn't get a free drink. But what they did do was they charged me twice. So I was straight onto that. And anyway, eventually they voided one of the charges. So I ended up paying for the one glass of beer. But it's fair enough, you know. You actually got the beer. You know, you can't grumble. But yes, but there you go. But at least I won't let him get away with charging me twice. But there you go, it's all sorted. And as I say, it's I got the beer I wanted, and bottle of Peroni, £4.75. I don't know whether that's good or bad or what, because it's not something I'll buy out back in England, because I don't go to pubs anymore and buy alcohol over, you know, from a bar or whatever. So I've no idea the prices. But there you go. I'm sure you guys out there will let me know if it's more too much or if I've got if it's okay. But there you go. Bye for now. Well, folks, here I am again in the buffet. I just can't be bothered getting changed to go down to the main restaurant. And, you know, all right, got a slightly better choice down there. You know, you can get a steak if you want a steak down there. But, nah, I prefer just to come in here. But I've gone for a salad again. And as you can see, you've got all the usual bits, cabbage. Cucumber, lettuce, boiled eggs, cheese, potato salad, tomatoes, there's some little cold beef in there and some cold ham. Yeah, and then I've got a couple of puddings. It's bonfatti. It's a meringue cake, and it's I don't know what that is. I forget what it said it was. And a cup of coffee. Anyway, so we'll get back to you when we've eaten this lot. We probably won't eat all that, but there you go. Right, folks, here we are in the Sky Dome, waiting for this show to start. Spark. Due. Let's have a look. In about 5 minutes' time. I'll obviously won't film the whole thing, but I'll film snippets of it to give you the flavour of it. So yeah, so we'll see you when it starts. Right, folks, just a quick update on that show. Back in cabin now, as you can tell. Unfortunately, you weren't allowed to film at all. They made it quite clear, no filming, so as not to distract the artistes. What it was is a mixture of acrobatics, gymnastics, and people on ropes doing twirls and everything, and what would they call it, juggling, yeah, and that sort of thing. It lasted half an hour, and it was interesting. Yeah, it was interesting. So I won't go into it too much in case people watching this are coming on the Iona in the near future, and that show's still on. It's called Spark. Yeah, you've got to like gymnastics and that sort of thing to really appreciate that show. But anyway, yeah, they were very talented people, and it was, as I say, it was really good. And just for once, I were able to get a decent seat. That's probably because most people were away watching. What's his name? I'll find his name. Gary Barlow. That was it. Gary Barlow. I had to remember his name. Memory's going these days. Yeah, Gary Barlow. So that's where most of them were. But yeah, so I'm thinking about going down. I probably will go down to see sort of like a sea shanty group and folk music, that sort of thing. Privateers, they call them. So that's down in the clubhouse at 9:30, and it's let's have a look. It's 8:20. So I'll go, if I'm going to go, I'll go down there about 9 o'clock, just to get a seat, because mind you, this might still all be in, because the first show's at 8 o'clock and the second show's at 10 o'clock. So they might just become all piling out about, I would have probably, maybe about 1:15, I don't know. But since people paid £10 to go in, I would imagine he'll do a full hour, you would think. Anyway, we'll see when we get down there. So I'll speak to you all down there, and hopefully I'll be able to get some snippets of this show, of the Privateer show. So bye for now.
Sun's gonna rain, I wish I was a poster, sun's gonna rain, pretty work, pretty work, I said, sun's gonna rain, I wish I was an officer. Down below my belly boys go. Soon may the weather come to make me shiver and see you come. One day when the time is done, we'll take our leave and go. cemetery, you wish you